What's up, guys? It's That Slow Honda with a new video for you. This is my 2018 Civic Sport hatchback, 6-speed manual, 1.5 liter turbo. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown on it and what I've got planned for it, but I'm also going to give you a little bit of a backstory. So when I first bought the car, it had 61,000 miles on it, completely original, didn't have anything done other than the window tint. About a week after I bought it, I ended up changing out the side markers to a switchback smoked look and added the banner that you see here. I also added underglow on it because I've always had underglow on all my cars. So about a couple months later, I got tired of the stock wheels and the stock look, so I ordered some bronze niche wheels. I feel like the color really made the car pop. My brother took this picture and I was absolutely in love with it. And now looking at the front, I've got my aftermarket fog light plates and fog light bulbs that are color changing. I also added a Type R wing, and I enjoyed the Type R wing. I always got asked if it was a Type R, but it wasn't, so I just took it off and changed it with the one that's currently on it now. Alright, so starting with the front, I've got the Downforce Solutions front splitter with this aftermarket stabilizers. I've got the side skirts as well. I got the aftermarket fog light bulbs that change colors, and then I've also got the front grille that's aftermarket from American Modified, and then I've also got the hood wrapped gloss black. Moving to the side, I've got my ESRs in an 18-inch by an 8.5 wide with a positive 30 offset. I think the offset that I chose was a pretty good fitment. I've still got to go a little bit lower. I just put teen coilovers on the car. The springs are starting to settle in still, but I've only had them on for a week, so I mean, I've got to drop it a little bit lower. It sits about 3, maybe 3.5 to 4 inches off the ground. I'm just waiting for my springs to settle in, so then I can drop it a little bit lower. Moving to the back of the car, I've got aftermarket taillights that are sequential. They've got a pretty cool startup mode. I'll see if I can get it to work. I won't do the motion for now, but I'll add that in here in the next clip. But I've got my rear diffuser, which is from Street Arrow. I ended up picking that up. The car's got a 3-inch straight pipe. It's catless. It's just hollowed out. And then I've got my wing that I ordered from Amazon. This is actually supposed to be off a sedan, but I made some aftermarket shims essentially, and I just put a piece of like foam so it doesn't scratch up the paint, and then kind of just bent the brackets a little bit so it would fit nicely. And then I've got my Street Arrow sticker that I thought about putting on the front, but I ended up putting it on the back. And now moving over into the engine bay, I don't have really anything done to the engine other than my cold air intake from Mishimoto. Now this clip is going to be the motion of the taillights that I was telling you guys about. Alright, so now moving on to the interior, I've got my K-tuner, which is what I use for my tuning software. The tune that I'm currently running on the car is from Two Step Performance. It's just a basic off-the-shelf tune that they have to offer online. And then I've got my short shifter from Pro Civic. Makes the throws so much shorter. The original shifter that was in it for the bass pushing, when I first got it, I was going all the way back, and I almost felt like I was going to punch the air controllers every time I was shifting. The shift knob is out of my brother's 2014 Civic Si that he had. It was orange. We ended up, unfortunately, having to get rid of it because he got into an accident and it wasn't going to be salvageable. So, in honor of her, I kept it and I kind of just put it here, and it's an amazing shifter. It feels great. It's weighted. It makes throwing gears a lot easier. I've also got my floor liners from Last Fit. These are an custom fit. So these ones I ordered and had these. They're in the front footwells, and then they're also in the back. Sorry about the mess. It's got a little bit back there. But then I've also got a Starlight headliner that is fully custom that I did myself. I've got the Honda emblem in the back with the shooting stars. This took me about 3 to 4 days to do, and I wired it in. It goes down the A-pillar and then behind the glove box for the receiver. And now moving on to the last part of the build. I've got my trunk set up. It's got a full Hot Wheels track on the back. It's got the wood grain flooring. This, I custom made everything, and I've got quite a few cars in here. The track is fully functionable, so it goes back here, hits the motor, and goes up the loop, and then comes down, around this bend, and then it shoots it back through and over to there. Now that is the full breakdown video of my 2018 Civic Sport. If you guys enjoy the video and you're interested in the build, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.